And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time. Do you like your tone to be warm and bended? Better show. My name is Gabor.
Nice, bended.
Bended.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex. We're going to check out this little fuzz pedal today. Please hit like and subscribe on the channel. Give us a thumbs up on the video. And comments below. All that stuff.
Yes, and just right from the start, this was sent to us by the lovely people at Studio Connections in Australia, who are the Australian distributors for warm audio. So this is what we would call a sponsored video.
Yeah.
And big thank you, Studio Connections. Now, the warm bender, Alex.
G'day.
So Warm Audio's been doing a bunch of sort of recreations of sort of legendary pedals. You can watch, I don't know, the Klon style one up here.
Sure.
This is their take on a bender of tone of sorts.
Definitely.
Yes. And different, his name is Mark Bender. Different marks of the bender with the tone. Cryptic, I know, but
what?
Yeah, it's a tone bender. Different versions: Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. All the different versions of the tone bender in one convenient little switch that you have here.
Yeah, there's a switch in the middle that can go between 3 different versions. Like you're trying to get to with your speech impediment. And controls are pretty straightforward. Attack is basically the fuzz amount.
Yeah.
And how much gain going in. Level is how loud it is, how loud you want your riffs. And the the version goes from a dual germanium fuzz, a triple germanium fuzz, which is one more, and in the middle it gets fatter and more blown out and bigger.
Yes.
And then a silicon one on the right, and that's a bit more rock and roll. It's a bit more distortion.
Yeah.
Fuzz.
Yeah. And then you also have a SAG switch in the back, which sort of emulates batteries when they're running out of power. So I think it goes down 6 watts. Is that what it is?
Volts.
On watts, like 6 volts.
It goes from 9 to 6. It was like a thing of putting starved batteries into fuzzes to get that sort of gooiness feel. So that's the pedal.
Yeah. So should we check it out?
What you're hearing today is going through a Mozztronics Amp Switcher, which is in the rack there. A Sheraton OTS Mini 20 set real clean like, and 2 notes Torpedo Captor X for the cab sims IRs and some verb. Yeah,
and it's sort of a Dumble kind of style clean kind of thing. So, and we have a Korean made Epiphone Sheraton.
This is my dad's actually. So thanks.
Should we start off Nos 76?
Sure.
So the first setting.
Dual germanium.
Both on 12 o'clock, and the switch is down, which I believe is off. So we're not sagging anything.
No, nothing's sagging yet.
It's firm.
Yep.
Not sagging.
Happened with age, right?
Okay, and it sounds like this. So the attack thing does a little bit, but it goes from really fuzzy to really fuzzy. Really So where did you kind of like it? A bit lower, a bit higher?
Fair bit, yeah.
Fair bit? Because then what we might do is just quickly check out the SAG control.
Sure.
On that setting too. And maybe push the amp a bit too, a bit volume up.
Okay.
you can really tell at lower gain settings. At the high gain settings, does it change the feel at all? Or?
Slightly. I think it's more everyone on the other modes.
Okay, yeah. The first one is less. Okay, so that's down. It's on off again.
Yep.
Should we just with the one guitar quickly go through the three modes, and then we'll swap guitars and. Okay, so that was the 2 germanium stage fuzz.
2 Germans.
We're going to the now 3 germanium stage fuzz, which I guess is the Mark II Tone Bender.
I believe so.
So again, everything at 12 o'clock with the SAG switch off. Noisier too. Yeah, maybe the SAG switch is a bit more obvious there. It's a lot fatter, a lot bigger, a lot more
gooiness,
angrier. Okay, well, should we try the third one, the silicon now as well? So I'll go from that to the silicon one at that setting. The SAG switch is off again.
This is a blue one for blues, so that's good.
This is Fender Aerodyne special Telecaster made in Japan. You can watch a full video on the guitar up here. And clean, unbended, it sounds like this. Let's start on the first one again. Well, I guess that's one thing they're good at is the cleaning up, isn't it? Hear that on that one, you can hear that it goes Velcro. It's like a gate. It's cool. Well, it sounds good with single coils with the volume rolled back.
Yeah.
That definitely works.
You don't get that with humbuckers.
And I do like the Velcro thing on the third setting.
Sure.
That's cool. Actually, that with the SAG switch on,
Yeah.
with the gain all the way up the middle one,
Super
it changed.
blown out. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I thought it was less blown out than with it. Still blown out, but not as crazy as...
Bottom end though, like.
It's warmer, friendlier.
But there's still no definition.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We haven't tried number one. Let's go to the first one.
Okay. I like the number one.
I find that also with the kind of very bright and thin stratty sounds, it gets rid of that top end.
It does change the tone a bit, yeah.
Let's try this now.
Cool to have that on a foot switch.
Ooh, yeah. Everyone wants to know, what does this sound like? With the guitar tuned down to C standard tuning, and an aluminium neck made by Robert Graves. Also a third or THRD tailpiece made by Robert Graves, a body made by Partscaster Concierge, and some pickups by also Mr. Glyn's pickups. And you can actually watch a pickup on this, watch a video on this very pickup up here, the Drake, his Doom pickup. I'm not using any of this for this, it's just that pickup, and clean in C standard. Did I mention it was in C standard?
No.
It's in C standard. It sounds like this. It sounds like this. Now, if you bend and neuronize it, it sounds like this.
Not a verb.
Sag me. less feedbacky and noisy, the third one. I like that with the low tuning.
Cool.
That sounds cool.
2 thoughts. 2 cents on your thoughts of
my
the
2 cents for my thoughts.
Sure, that's what they're worth.
Sure. Do they still make 2 cent coins? They used to make 2 cent coins.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, there were 2 cent coins here when I first moved here.
There were.
Yeah.
Cool story. Hey, what do you think of the distortion pedal?
Oh, I think it sounds cool. I liked it. Probably the first one's my least favourite.
Yeah?
I like the middle one, and I like the third one, but the third one especially with the SAG control. It just... I do like the SAG control. I think it makes it saggier.
It does.
No, I do like it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting because I like the third one without the SAG control and gained up. Okay. And I like the first one.
with the yeah. Well, there you go.
Opposite here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let us know what you think. They're built really well. They are tanky-like. I kind of like the kept the angle jacks.
The angle, yeah. So they kept it sort of to enclosure kind of.
Yeah.
Somewhat true to the original and
spirit of it.
Yeah, and I mean quality-wise, all that stuff seems pretty good. So
yeah.
I haven't had any issues with anything.
It feels like a high-end fuzz. Doesn't
it
feel?
Yeah.
It has that depth.
Like
Three-dimensional tone depth thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe. Hopefully that comes across in the video.
On YouTube while you're there with your phone.
Yeah. Bunking off work, listen to guitar videos on the toilet. So that's good times.
Who wouldn't do that?
Yeah, right.
So big thank you once again to the awesome people at Studio Connections, the Australian distributors of Warm Audio here in Australia, for sending this to us. Big thank you to Warm Audio as well. And all you people out there for watching and listening. And I'm going to put a playlist of all the Warm Audio stuff.
Do that.
Up here.
See you soon.
Watch it.
Get ya.
Watch it. Yeah.